Welcome back to our Let's Play here on Fellspring. We're in the middle of our oat harvest, and I've got my two full carts here. We're running over here to the grain elevator east. See if we can't make a little bit of money off all these oats. Like I said, I'm varying my crops up right now because I feel like I really need to. You know, the soybeans and the canola are always your most profitable. I just hate beating up the price so bad all the time. You know, you eventually wear it out where it's not where the price goes too low because you're overproducing. Oh man, there we go. 82,000. That's a real good harvest. I know it's nowhere near as strong as the soybeans or the canola, but I still enjoy it. Oh, there's bumps. Now our little Massey's over here with a full grain tank. He quit working on us, so we gotta race back over to the farm, get him emptied out, get him going again, let him get the field finished, and we need to check on other helpers doing our seeding. And I think we need to look at buying another field. We're going to have we got about 9,000 left in the big JD. 9,000 liters plus 8,000. We're going to get at least one more full trailer load and probably a little more. We're probably going to go a little more than 21,000 liters left between what's left to harvest and what's in both machines. So we're going to have a good chunk of money, and I think we need to look at buying a field. Another field. Pretty happy with the way our tractors, I mean, they're not overly powerful or doing anything too crazy, but I'd like to buy a field, make it grass, and then, we'll see what fields we can afford, what crops are out there, and try to get a hay field going. And then hopefully we can buy mowers and tedders and start making some hay. But, you know, with a mower, a tedder, and a windrower, we can make our hay and use the forage wagon to suck it up right now until we can get a baler. So let's check on this guy. He's doing okay, chucking right on along. See, we have 9,000 left here. Thing I do need to check is we need to look at some maintenance. Oh yeah, the case is wearing out on me. Nope. I do like how you can do this from the garage menu. You can go through and repair everything like that, which is pretty good. Let's go over here and look at our animals. We need a lot of water. We need some more straw. Hay is our big problem right now. These guys are worth a little bit of money. These guys are worth nothing. So, straw, water, oats, hay. Yep. Alright. Got him emptied out. So we get another 9,000. We might as well leave both trailers hooked up because I think we're going to need both trailers. So, we've already got our oats replanted here. He's working on our cover crops over with the big Amazon seeder now. We've got plenty of oats for the horses. We've got almost a full trailer there, 20,000 or so, waiting for the horses. So that ought to do them for a little while anyway. There we go. I found one of these bigger machines, the hitbox is a little funny on it. You know, using the small trailers. The big trailers is easy. You know, everything's close together and you push it out. Now, I've ran into one problem with this John Deere. It's so big that we're going to need a bigger yard. Hands down. This thing gets on the yard and it is... That's when you can truly see how massive it is from where I used to park all the other machinery. Yeah, it's big. Let's close everything up. Alright, thank you. Let's see if I can back this up without too much of a catastrophe. Okay. Nothing too horrible there. While he's going, let's just see what's out here for sale. What do you say? See what out here is for sale close to us. About 28. 100,000. Doable. 200. A little too much. That might be a good hayfield. 125,000. We should make enough that we could do it. That we could go 125,000 on that field. Because oats are going for just short of, like, I think it's 1,900 per 1,000 liters over there. So we might be able to pull that off. See how he's doing. He's doing okay. I think we might be able to do it. We just might be able to. Maybe I should have just brought the deer over here, but still, so far, I think we're only like 15, 16 minutes real time doing this harvest. So that's, I mean, that's down huge from the, well, no, it'd be closer to 37. Still less than an hour. That's a lot faster than what we were doing. I mean, this guy got started over here, and the John Deere's already finished the large field. So you can tell we're definitely going to need another oversized, you know, XL size combine. Because this Massey is not a small one. I mean, it's 7 and some change. I want to say 7.6 meters header on it. So it's not a small machine. That's going to work out pretty good. He should make that turn and be able to go up through there. And when he comes back, he'll be on that side. I just have to watch him when he gets to the end and make sure he doesn't sow over our crops here on field 20. So let's take a little ride, a little run. Really need a pickup truck or something. I'd really like to add some more animals too. But I feel like we definitely need more field for that. Is this, what is this? This is 27. That's not the one we're looking at. We are looking at 26. Potatoes, which means if we buy it, that's no good. If we buy it, we're just gonna have to plow that under, you know, cultivate it under. That's 120. I think that one's a rip though. Yeah, there's no way we'll get even close to affording. You know, we bought the newest equipment, so there's no way we're gonna get close to affording a big field right now. We could get 28. I think 26 is still our best bet. I really do. I mean, 28 we could expand a lot. We're just going to do a hayfield with it. And this is good and square. A worker will do well on this. So I think 26 is where we need to. 26 is where we need to be. See how this guy did. Okay, we're almost done here. Everything is coming along nicely. If I would have got this guy going a little sooner, we'd be looking a lot better, but got to learn the machines and the widths, and I think that's going to make a mighty fine grass field up there. We'll have to get that get that sorted here as soon as we get the last of our oats up. Go make another big sale, because we already have 22,069. 22,699 to sell. So it'll be less than 40,000 somewhere in there. We should end up, by the time we unload the harvester, we should get somewhere close to 40,000 on this sale. We got 82 last time with 2 full trailers. We should be just over 40 with a trailer and a bit. So let's let them get emptied out. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this guy's doing. Really not. Alright, we're firing this helper. I'm going to go start him at the other side of the field and let him work back to himself, and I should be back over here and looking at him by the time he gets over. Like I said, I confuse him a little bit when I plow all this stuff together. Confuses him just a bit. Okay. There you go. Now you can work again. We'll leave our Massey there for a minute. Let's check and make sure the price hadn't really changed. We're still going to the best place. Yep, grain elevator east. There we go. So, a lot of carton. And I am really pleased with that big John Deere. I mean, it cut our harvest time in a third. You know, we spent a third of the time harvesting, which means we spend more time planting, more time growing, more profitability. And that's what we need. I think we're right on the brink of really, within the next, 6, 7 episodes, I think we'll really, because, we've got 5 more game days before we sell our horses. I really don't want to short sell them again, but I kind of needed to, because I needed to get that equipment. So for them to fully be trained, will it'll be 7 or so, 6, 5 days. So that'll be another 200,000, and we'll top the barn back off, and then following that should be another 4 days, and there should be another 4 going, top the barn off again. So we should do fairly well on them. I think actual, when it's all said and done, if you bought everything and gave it to them and did all the stuff, I think you end up actually profiting around about 40,000 a horse if you wait for the complete sale. It's $5,000 to buy the horse, and I think you put about $5,000 into them over their life. So over the 10 days they're with you. I start out with almost no training, and then they gain 10% a day by being ridden. They call it training. So here we are back at the good old grain elevator east. I seem to end up using this one an awful lot. There we go. Now, one of them would tip to that side, but the other one wouldn't. Oh, look at that money climb. Woo! Alright, another 50,000. So, we should be good to go now for buying our field. I think it was 125,000. We'll get back over there. We will get the small seeder hooked up with the New Holland here. And unfortunately, we're going to have to go plow them potatoes under. It is ridiculous to try to lease one of those machines, and it is a lot to do. I mean, I guess I could lease all of the machines and do some potatoes. You know, I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure which way I should do it. Well, let's get back over to the farm. Check on our worker, who's diligently, planting our cover crop for us. You know, for his wonderful high wage. But and we'll go from there. So I think the oat harvest was a fruitful one. Because we did fill up an entire 21,000 liter trailer doing the oat harvest to begin with. So just for the horses. So we got 20,000 sitting there waiting for the horses. We've got another roughly, I think it's right at 10,000 we grow on the small field there. We've got it waiting too. So I think we'll go over and buy the field up on top of the hill. And we have to figure out what we're going to do. Do we let the potatoes grow? Do we try to get a smaller machine to harvest them maybe? Maybe lease those machines? I know potatoes are really high yield, but man, they are a lot of work. And the price is relatively low per unit. I'm not quite sure what the best bet would be. Alright, that guy's working away. Let's get our little Massey Ferguson here back over to the farm, to the main farm, to the yard there. It's certainly use a wash. I think I do need to get a pressure washer and wash these machines down, but all in due time. Can't go this way. Can't go this way. I won't fit between the trees and the light pole. And that's why I really want to buy that field 21 over there and cut down all those trees. Doing the bit of logging would be fun, but I really just want to get rid of the trees so they're not in the way when I'm working the field with these super large pieces of equipment we're getting now. With the big seeder, with the big seeder, the big combines and everything. This used to be our big machine, and now it's our little baby machine. Oh, don't want to jump into there. Don't want to do that either. Alright, so let's go take a look at the map. And we need to take a peek, see at land here. 200, that's 107. That might work for a grass field. I think we'll get more out of this, even if we do something else with it. I think we'll get more out of this $125,000 field right here. That one's a lot of money. It's got a lot of extra space, got some trees, and you got to plow around it. I don't think so. But either one of these fields would work well for us, just because they're square, and a helper should do well on it. So I think we're going to buy this one. Yeah, we bought it. Woo, that was a lot. That was a lot. So let's take a look at leasing one of these things. It's going to take a long time. Operating cost per hour, 10,000. 4,000, so it's 14. If you use it for 1 hour for the day, oh my. And man, 25,000 plus $10,000 an hour. Okay, let's. That's beats. Where is belt system, building, slurry tanks, newer spreaders. Looked right over it twice. Those are seeders. Alright, so this is the topper. It isn't too bad. It wouldn't cost us a whole lot to get that. Now. So this one you can just dig them straight out of the ground with. So we could lease that for $3,000 an hour. It'll take a long time. So this one says you got to use the topper prior to using this machine, but this one doesn't. I think we'll probably see what the potatoes can do for us here. Let's fold him up. Yeah. That'll be something a little different. You know, I mean, the worker's going to do the majority of it. You know, I mean, it only has a 2 meter, 1.8 meter. I mean, we're talking less than 2 meters. You know. So I'd be like 5 feet working width. I mean, you look at this machine here. This is a 15 meter machine. You know, that's a big difference. Not sure. I'm going to have to figure out whether I want to plow that under or go ahead and put my grass on it and have it growing for tomorrow and be able to go with my hay. I mean, I think we can go 2 days. We shouldn't have a problem going 2 days without hay. And I think that field will be big enough that we won't have to worry so much with the, you know, like with oats, you know, we got to make sure we grow enough oats to feed. Now, I think that field's going to be big enough. We'll get enough hay off of it. I hope we get enough hay off of it. That it will, from where I plow, that cracks me up every time I see it, that stuff growing on the road. Gets me every time. Well, a little too much again, but it'll be fine. Oop, trees. Ugh. Get this guy all the way up here to the top, and then I'll start him out going down this side. And he should take it from there. I think he has a little trouble turning around at the end, but I don't think it's worth doing a strip for. Probably help if I would drive. It'd probably help him a lot more if I would drive straight. Yeah. I don't own this land. I know. I wish I owned this land. That would be an amazing field on. You know about, the size of 1819 over there. And away you go. Because look, I've got 1819 here, and 12's every bit of that big, if not a little more. That 13's really close to this size, but 12 is definitely bigger. Just like 10's bigger. 10 and 12 are huge. And the prices are to 530,000, 453, 300,000. See, that one's not that bad. 300,000, that's a pretty good field. Square field, pretty large. It'd be a pretty good field to buy. Oh, man. Let's go through here real quick. Because we're going to need mowers. 40, 19, 61,000 on mowers. Well, we're going to have a helper do it, so he could use one of these other mowers. Well, one of these. Gonna need a nice windrower. Oh, I'd love to have one of the big ones. We probably won't be able to get it. 60,000, 30,000. Yeah, I'll probably go for this one here, the 30,000. Really like this one. And then tedders aren't that much. That's a huge working tedder for 16,000. So. So I think we go ahead and turn it into grass myself, because then after we do this next harvest, whatever we grow, I may go back to canola or soybean or something. I think that will that'll be the best for us. We're going to go ahead and put it in as grass. That way we can start going with hay. That way this time tomorrow we should make enough money off of our harvest that we can buy all of our stuff that we need for the hay. We'll probably need to put the case over here. I feel like this tractor's gonna... Ooh, it's definitely gonna be on a struggle bus getting up that hill. This thing's fairly square. Let me... Oh yeah, it's having trouble not even being in the ground. Let's see, 27 would be another great field. So let's try it this way. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Let's jump out of here. Yep. Doing a lot better. I like that better. No, he's not blocked anymore. Stupid boss got out of his way. Okay. How's this guy coming? Coming along real well. Well, alright. Well, I think that just about does it. Let's look over some things real quick. Yeah, we spent lots of money. But we made a good amount of money too. I mean, not near as much as we have been making off the soybeans and whatnot. Let's see if the prices come back on them yet. Oh yeah, 28. 21 on canola, 28 on soybeans. Yeah, we're going to do another soybean run. I just don't think it's worth running these two yet. Once I have a baler doing these three, a baler and a loader, that'll be good. Because we'll take and sell all the straw. So that won't be too much trouble. But yeah, we're going to go back to soybeans at 2,800 a pop there. That's about as good as it gets. Now this guy planting grass, this guy's going to get our cover crops in, and we are going to next episode we'll do a harvest, and we'll get stuff so we can mow and do hay and all that kind of fun stuff, and that's going to be the plan. Alright, so appreciate y'all watching. You know, hit the like button, leave me a comment, maybe even click the subscribe. I'd love to have you along, and we'll see y'all next time.